Okay, looks like we're all set to go. Just gotta give it a couple of seconds. Alright, perfect. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm your host, the Mounty Presents, or David, basically. And as the description itself states, yeah, basically, I'm doing a live stream tonight going over one of the old arcs I was going to do for the series. So, as the description itself states, back in 2016, 2017, I had plans to cover, well, a story arc that I kind of mentioned in the story line, I think the third or fourth. It's in a playlist somewhere. However, plans didn't go through with that for multiple reasons, one of which is kind of a recurring one on my end, which is I think it's kind of shit or like I think it wouldn't be good. Basically, self sabotage. Fun times. So, yeah, I was able to find it, and since I haven't done a stream in a while, I figured, why not? May have a couple of guests show up. That depends. We'll see what happens. I'll also be trying to answer some questions if I can throughout the stream. So, yeah, if you have any questions, just, yeah, I'll try and get to them as quick as I can. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be basically reading through these and kind of cringing at some of them because there's a lot of bad ones in this. But basically I've compiled them into like a single document, so it should be a little bit easier. So yeah, let's get this started. So we have part 1 of the Undertale arc, which hopefully should be able to be seen. Like I'm going to find out in a second. Hang on, I'm going to try zooming in. Maybe that can also fix one of the issues I have here. So, yeah, I'm just getting all this set up because, like, I was trying this before and okay. I'm just going to try a couple more. Okay. That ought to do it. So, it's that, and I'm just waiting for people to come in, so. Okay, that's better. All right. So, let's begin. Just making sure. Okay. Well, I guess to be fair, I can hear them if they're showing up. So, all right. So this arc would have taken place before the current storyline 3, which would be, I believe, the beginning of Agent Seraph. Oh, hey Tanu, welcome to the stream. So this would have taken place after the whole incident with Mist. So there's that. I think I kind of showed that in the story bits, so yeah. It had only been a few weeks since I wrapped up my rivalry with Fawn. I can't believe I just mispronounced rivalry. GG. Things seem to return to normal, but now I'm 6 feet under. It's Undertale logo. So around this point, it would be set in the beginning area of the game. So let's begin. So this is Undertale. I've heard a bit about this game. Well, better start walking around. I hope I can get out of here before whatever dragged me in here starts to do the same to my friends. So, yeah, basically, like I said in the beginning, this is basically just, oh, they got trapped in a world someone created, in this case, Undertale. Walks into Flowey's area. Oh, lovely, a flower. During text box, I think this was during the fight with Flowey in the beginning of the game. And I'm like, yeah, get to the fight already. Montage, dodges, flags, attacks. Well, that was a quick run because I think it was because, like, the guy was trying to kill David. Oops. Toriel comes in. Wait, that was fire. Shows Toriel looking like Artemis coming in. Context, Artemis is David's mother. That's basically it. There's going to be a bit more about her in a moment. No way, mother. Basically, at this point in the story, it would have been like years and years since David and Artemis met properly, because like David moved out like years and years ago at this point in the story. And his relationship with his mom is kind of complicated, except not really. I may cover that in a bit because like this first part is literally David going through the beginning section of the game, and since Toriel is Artemis is Toriel in this, we're gonna get some information about that. You are the first human to come into... Oh, okay, now I remember this. This is quotes from the game. Okay. First human? So it looks like I'm not the only one in this world then. Whoever did this brought up my family as well. Follow me. Okay. And so... Sorry. And so my adventure through the underground began. It seemed simple, but it felt so small as well. But then I approached my battle against the dummy. That is terrible wording, but whatever. I think I have these recorded too now that I think about it. So that's fun. The heck? I'm fighting this thing? Alright, it's time to beat it. Wait. If that flower wanted to kill me with his attack, then what if I defeat this creature? Will it kill him? Wait, I remember. There's no murder button here. Why would it be called murder? What the fuck? Okay. Oh god, did I really write David to be an idiot? So that must mean that beating these guys will kill them. No shit. It's an enemy in a video game, David, you fucking moron. Okay. Okay, new plan. Spares the dude. Excellent. Oh, great. No XP. But cool, money. Whatever, Artemis seems happy, so let's continue. I think at this point he's just thinking that Toriel is Artemis. It's like, I don't know. Maybe he got knocked on the head when he hit the flower bed. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, here we go. I eventually continued on my path through the ruins, spared a few enemies, and met the cutest little ghost, Napstablook. I still stand by that. Napstablook is pretty cute. It's a cute enemy character. It's a good character. He's a good boy. He even had a cool little hat. I then got a quote-unquote spider cookie and then reunited with Artemis. It had been a long time since I lived with just her since father left us, but I wanted to head back home. I didn't know how, but I would eventually find out. I think I kind of said this already about David's backstory. Funny thing is that I think I wrote this with the original backstory that I reviewed last year in mind. So I think when I did the revised version, Artemis was supposed to be blind in one eye because Vincent's an asshole, and you may see that in a bit, but yeah. I think I've even said that in the backstory. Yeah, Artemis and Vincent were abusive to each other around the time David was born, and still were until Vincent ran the fuck off. So, yeah. But Artemis didn't exactly raise David right either. Basically, Vincent was one extreme, she was the other extreme. One was incredibly abusive, one was incredibly clingy, spoiled the kid a lot, like protective, that kind of stuff. And I mean way too protective, that extreme. No in between, basically. Which explains why David's kind of fucked up a bit. Quote, "You wish to know how to return home, do you not? Yes. Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins. Really? That's awesome. Let's go. I'm going to destroy... What? But that's our only way out of this place. Now be a good child and go upstairs. Hell no. But she just kept walking. If she destroyed the entrance, then neither of us could leave. I don't know why she doesn't remember me, but I know she wants to get out of here as well. You want to leave so badly? Yes, and I'm taking you with me. You are just like the others. So it's not just us that got dragged in here then. God damn it. There is only one solution to this. I think I know what that is, and I don't want to do it, not to you. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. So it's come to this, Artemis. Very well. I'll save you and rescue the others from this prison. Let's go! Music video, Toro fight with some flashbacks. Basically, yeah, I kind of covered these already. Like, I guess another example is basically like, of how problematic her parenting could be in context to the story. I think I may have said this a couple of times in the review of the backstory, but David would get into a bunch of fights. Largely because Vincent's parenting fucked him up a bit. It made him a bit violent because he was abused a lot. And I was referring to David also. But the problem is Artemis wouldn't really do a lot to properly punish him. By that I mean she would just say, oh, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, it's fine. He'll get over. He's just in a phase. There's no way my boy could do this. Not after all that. When in reality, she was not addressing the problem properly. And just to quickly clarify, I want to make this immediately clear. Vincent and Artemis are not based on my real parents. Far from it. I mean, if you look at the Draw My Life video, if you remember it, you'll see a lot of differences between what I'm describing with Artemis and Vincent and what I described in the Draw My Life with my actual parents. I just want to clarify that just to make it clear. So yeah, Artemis is a different person than my mother. I was not raised by those two extremes. Certainly not abused. I just want to clear that up. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, fight. There, it's done. Toriel transforms into Artemis. Yes. All right, let's get out of this place. She transforms into Artemis. I thought she was whatever. I just thought she was. What the fuck? Nope. What? The two of you will. The two of you will be allowed to leave this place. Then why did you say nope? What the fuck? It's like, let's get out of this place. No. Oh, okay, you guys can leave. Like, what the fuck? But due to her being spawned in the ruins, she will not be allowed to join you on your quest. Instead, she will return to your world unharmed. Damn it. Alright, see you on the other side, Artemis. And that's the end of part 1. Just gonna check to see if something's going on here. Okay. Looks like I'm still in the Discord call. I just want to check on something really quick. So that was part 1. Basically, David versus Artemis. This is 6 parts, by the way, so this will end well. Let me just quickly check on OBS. Okay, so far so good. Alright, we're on to part 2, which means we're going through Snowdin's area, and we get to see Sands of Papyrus. Who will represent that in the world the Mounty presents? I have no fucking idea. Actually, or something, I don't know. Fuck it. Part 2. What a cute doggy. I'm gonna pet you. Later. Why do you have such a long neck? I think this is Lesser Dog, the one that you could just continually pet, and then the neck gets longer. I think that's the one, yeah. Undertale logo. So this is the true underground. Interesting. Wait, how am I not freezing? It's a snowy area. Arrives at a gate. Well, crap. Oh, I see a touch here. So here's my here's my voice. Human. That voice. Don't you know how to greet a new pal? Toucher! Handshake. Area fades. Oh my gosh, David, that was you? Yeah, but I'm just glad you're okay. After I saw Artemis in the ruins, I was wondering where everyone else is. Well, the person who created this modified version of Undertale seemed to have captured you. Oh, sorry, capture you. Genius. Fucking Christ. As well as us, and put us in the role of these characters. Speaking of which, pacifist or genocide? Pacifist. Yep, you're David. So, yeah, basically in this world, I was gonna say Greninja. Toucher is Sans. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Can't. I'm sorry. Alright, let's continue. So, where's Greninja and Susan? Well, in this game, Sans and Papyrus are brothers, so yeah. But you're a girl. No shit. Anyways, we should meet up with Papyrus. You mean Greninja? Like, whatever. Yeah, I think some people might... so, there's the clarification that Toucher is a female. So that's the thing. I think I might have said that in the past, though. Either way. Right, then we can rescue him. Not quite. Why? Sorry. Sans! I'm not gonna do the papyrus. No, fuck it. I'm gonna do the papyrus voice. Sans! Hide behind that lamp. So, why am I so slow? I think I was making a joke to the movement speed there. No, clearly I was just making a joke towards... Why the fuck would I do that? No, it's a fucking joke about the movement speed of the game. Anyways. What's up, bro? You know what's up, brother. Our fonts are different. Toucher winks. I will attend to my puzzle. Oh, so I can change the dialogue. What the fuck? Walks away. So what was that about? We're stuck to most of the script of the original game. As for Greninja, you're gonna have to beat him first before you can free him. So why can you recognize me? Because silence can break the fourth wall. Let's just take care of these puzzles. By the way, watch out for those blue attacks. I heard it can spawn awful towers 65 times. Your puns fucking suck, Toucher. Holy shit, why did I write this? Why did I write this? God fucking damn it. What the fuck do I say about that? Wait, is there anything else you know about this place? Sadly no, but my guess is that if you're more than tutorial, then that must make us go... Vincent. Oh, hey Sean Reviews, welcome to the stream. Okay, so Vincent is David's dad, the asshole as was kind of mentioned a few times. Yeah, what's he gonna do about him? What do you mean? So you don't know then? I can't tell you. Basically, it's actually I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I go into this later in the part. Fine, let's go. As I walked through the area of Snowdon, holy fuck, this is a long one. As I walked through the area of Snowdon, we ran into Greninja again, but this time he recognized me as a human and mentioned this Undyne chick. I'll be so glad once he can recognize me again because this is dumb. His puzzles weren't too bad. Maybe it's because Papyrus isn't that smart or something, but one of the puzzles involved him creating a path through the puzzle because he forgot to give me something. Oh, yeah, and I ran into a couple dogs. They were weird. Though considering that Shiny wants to be an animal doctor, I think I had this before I forgot to put it as Susan. So basically, actually, yeah, I'm just going to swap out Shiny with Susan. Though considering that Susan wants to be an animal doctor, I'm sure she'd love that dog couple. But eventually we reached a town where Sans Papyrus live, and it was time to get Greninja back. Code Geass movie hype train. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The new Code Geass movie's getting dubbed. Nice. I must capture you, then I can fulfill my lifelong dream, powerful, popular, prestigious as Papyrus, the newest member of the Royal Guard. You're not Papyrus, you're my friend Greninja, and I'll get you out of here. Let's go. Got the boss fight. This is so easy, but I may need this help later on. Let's try the float option. Got to it. Perfect, it works. Now to spare him. Brings up attack. Alright. Shows it. Wow, that is lame. Blue heart. What? Shows dialogue. Oh, I get it. No wonder those attacks were easy before. Alright, so it's like a platformer now. Okay, let's continue. Another montage. Beats him. Yes! Fades. David! Greninja, you're back! Yes! Wait, Toucher is here too? Oh, wait, that would mean you were, yes, not the smartest moment on the creator's part. It's all good now. I was able to free you guys, and now we can move forward. Yep. By the way, no hard feelings about the whole flat thing, right? Of course. It's all good. Good, because that would be fucking stupid. Excellent. But there is a question I have. You mentioned Undyne. Who is that? Oh, you want to know? Well, David, Undyne has red, which means it's either Susan or Red. Let's hope it's not him, but I guess we'll find out soon. Red was basically a creepypasta character. Then he was turned into a Red Lantern Guardian in this world because I thought that was a great idea. And, yeah. Basically, that's what happened. Let's just get out of here. This place is cold as balls. Agreed. And that's the end of part 2. So, Greninja, Toriel. Greninja, Toucher, and Artemis are rescued. So that's taken care of. Just gonna do a quick check. Okay. And we're good. Alright. Sorry, I said do a quick check. Okay. Alright, we're on to part 3. Code Geass and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood attack my favorite anime. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, they're both pretty good. Okay, we're on to part 3, which I think will be taking care of Undyne. I'm Onion-san, you hear? What the hell are you? Undertale logo. After rescuing Toucher and Greninja, I began my walk through the waterfall. It seemed like a quiet place. There were few interruptions, but it was when I arrived at an underground village that things began to change. Wow, this place looks beautiful. Continues to walk. I'm sure Sid looks at the water. Oh, right. She must have been captured as well. I mean, you knew that already, but okay. If that's the case, I will rescue you. I will rescue you just like the rest of you. When am I a vampire or something? Why don't I have a reflection in the water? Regardless, I continued my way through the waterfall area with little issue. But it was when I arrived at the bridge that issues popped up again. Weird bridge. Alright, let's go. Blue holes pop up. Shit. Montage. Cuts to the end of the bridge. Shit, a dead end. I gotta head back. Undyne appears. Ah, crap. Bridge breaks. Dick move. Later. Looks like I'm in a dump. Great. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't make a shitty pun there. 2016-27 version of me. Walks. Encounters Mad Demi. Oh no, not dealing with you. Oh, Toucher. Got it. Cuts to after the fight. Why does she have King Crimson? It's like, go Toucher. King Crimson, race time. I'm so tempted to like draw that or something. It's like the fucking human spread I made for her and then just King Crimson in the background. Like, what the fuck? Oh wait, no, Sans and King Crimson. Actually, I think someone already made that meme. Anyways. Wow, I didn't think that would work. Yeah, same. Anyways, the cool ghost guy is here, so let's have some fun. And fun we did have. After that, I continued my venture through the waterfall. Why are there so many Temmies? Yeah, I guess he ran through Tem Village. But Tem needs to go to Kuleg. Kill me. I had another run-in with Undyne. Turns out this guy named Asgore wants 7 souls in order to invade the human world. You knew that already, David. Why are you monologuing? Anyways. What's King Crimson? To answer your question, Sean Reviews, King Crimson is a stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Vento Arreo. It erases time. Who's the Temmies? To answer that question, Tanu, it's a species in Undertale that are basically a bunch of dog cat things. But I couldn't tell if Undyne was Susan or Red because of the mask. But eventually I made it to a cave that was rumored to lead me to the core. Of course, it would not be easy. 7 human souls, and King Asgore will become a god. 6. That's how many we've collected so far. Understand? You've killed 6 people. Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. Wait a minute. The red and black design. I know who you are, Undyne. Shows Zoroark. Yeah, basically, he took on the form of Zoroark. You're red. Area fades. So you figured it out. Why are you Undyne? That I do not know, nor do I care. Wait, what was the Discord thing? Right. Basically, I've been just checking on the group to see if anyone was joining. That's why I just keep going back and forth to it, just to see if anyone joined the call, because it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. That whole thing. Oh, hey, Mr. Ooh, or OWO, I think it's O. Welcome to the stream. Okay, okay. Why not? Because while waiting for you, I began to realize how shackled I am to Vincent since he took my powers. I'm nothing more than a slave to his will. Then why don't you just break free? It's not that simple. He has my power, as do you. I tried to break free when I infected that cartridge, but you saw what happened. I do, but now Acacius isn't here. The only 2 people in this space are you and I. As of now, she hasn't found a Star Sapphire. Acacius is another character from Godzilla NES. I think it's kind of safe to say that based on this so far, I really liked Godzilla NES, the creepypasta. Rip. I haven't found a Star Sapphire. Okay, but what are you getting at? Sighs and then pulls out a Pokeball. I guess it's a Pokeball plush. So you're reading your own bad fanfic. Kind of. Yeah, basically. This was an old story arc I was going to do. So you're half right. The 2 of us will duel. Undyne versus Frisk. If you win, you get a small part of your power back since I'll be dead. But if I win, you agree to be captured by me and ownership of you transfers over to me. Hang on. So really, it's another prison. Then I will break the ball, removing your contract. But that leaves me without my original power. But which sounds worse? Very well, son of Vincent. So basically, the dialogue here is that long ago, when Vincent ran the fuck off, like a pussy, or a bad parent, but that's not important, or at least not yet anyways. So, when he ran off, he animated a Red Lantern ring. It got the attention of the Red Lantern Guardian, well, Red, brought him to the world. He basically managed to get into the other world, or Vincent did, took a bit of Red's powers, and then just went on a fucking slaughtering craze of the other 6 Guardians. Took their powers, became Warlock, which I think I kind of go over in part 6 of this. So, basically, Red's power is partially in Vincent's, and Vincent took most of Red's power and put it into the Red Ring, which is what David has, because when Vincent became Warlock, he didn't need the Red Ring anymore, so he just got rid of it. Red got the ring, and he gave it to, not so much gave it to, but he was attracted to Vincent's offspring, which would be David, who also has a lot of rage. So, yeah. So that's basically it. And Red tried to get his power back, all that jazz. He took over an NES cartridge in this storyline, didn't work out, and then basically he met David and all that jazz. So it's not really an ally case. It was just a case of this guy is a Red Lantern. I am the guardian of the Red Lantern. I might as well like look after his ass because this guy's gonna fuck it up. I guess that's probably the best way to describe the whole thing with Red and David in this scenario, since it's already a big difference. Transforms into Undyne the Undying. Okay, I guess that's possible if this world's all fucked up because the dialogue certainly changed. Let's go. Right, montage. Use Ultra Ball Circle. Oh, Undyne dies, which should mean Red's dead, but whatever. I guess it just means Undyne's beaten. Fuck it. Transforms into Red Lantern, destroys the ball. Red pops out. So, this is what freedom feels like. After all this time, you weren't a slave. There's a difference, Red. You were not a fucking slave. So, are the other Guardians' names blue, green, yellow, orange, pink, and purple? No. I'm trying to remember the other ones. Acacius, Red, Solomon was the Yellow Lantern. Star Sapphire was Acacius. Orange Lantern was something. It's been years since it's been years since I wrote it. Indigo, I cannot remember. Okay, it was basically a bunch of the monsters from Godzilla NES and Godzilla Rebirth. So I can't remember the white, or I don't think I gave the white Lantern a guardian because I kind of forgot about it, or at least the name. I can't remember the blue one. I cannot remember the green. I just remember the main three, which is Acacius, Red, and Solomon. And I think I even butchered the Yellow Lantern one because I don't think it's Solomon. Oh, no, it is. Okay, it is. I think that was the name of the creature in Godzilla NES. Basically, that's what it is. I can't remember the other ones right now, unfortunately. But they were like tied to Godzilla NES. That's what I knew of. Or that's what I remember the most. That's for why Red was called Red. I have no idea. That was just a thing from the author, and I didn't bother changing it because fuck it. After all this time. Yep. It also appears that your blast of Red Lantern energy also reacted to Red Lantern power battery. I guess he's the battery? Whatever. Excellent. So now that Undyne is defeated, the next area is Hotland. Red, do you know where Sazin is? I don't know where she is, and I didn't sense her coming out of Alfie's body. Okay. Wait, it's Undyne and Alfie are female. Does that mean they are not important right now? So wait, if Susan isn't in Alfie's body, then that means she's... And David is shocked. We need to get to Hotland and fast. Basically, David thinks that Susan's body is currently in Metaton, or being used by Metaton. I don't know why, but whatever. Right. Let's go. Meanwhile, in the void... oh, there's Agent Seraph. So it seems that... Why did I write this as a Tucson? Oh, right now I remember. Okay. So it seems that Tucson defeated Undyne, while Asgore waits in his space. Okay, so Seraph. This was one of the big changes from this version to the one seen in the third arc and the recent arc of the Mounty Presents. Seraph was originally supposed to come from Mist's timeline, which is the SOPA timeline, or 2024. However, his creation would be different. See, and even then this one kind of had a different one. So, basically, the story of Seraph is that basically during the SOPA dimension, which I think I changed it to basically which was extremists, this version, just fucking up everything. Which I guess sounds more reasonable than what I actually did with the 2024 one back in 2012, 2014? No, I think it was 2012. Anyways, they got their hands on that universe's David and Susan's DNA. They stole it, or grabbed a sample of it, and used it to genetically create a human, which would be Seraph. He would have had their powers and stuff. Basically, that's what would have happened. Seraph was going to be a creature of basically their designs. It wouldn't be a natural one. It wouldn't be any of that. Their DNA would basically be stolen to create it. This, which would also explain the whole reality things, he would be giving life to inanimate objects effectively, but this would be taken to an extreme. In this case, he would be giving life to an alternate reality. or space. As compared to the actual version where he's basically using cat-themed abilities and has 9 lives. So we went from David's offspring to effectively an ultimate mercenary. By the way, I was just about to ask if you know Danganronpa was, and I just remembered I found you through Danganronpa itself. Also, coming out of Undyne's body sounds interesting. Oh, this. Okay. Just gonna set this to vibrate, because sorry about that. Okay. Basically, the whole thing with that is, it's not a case of literally coming out of the body. I get what you're saying, though. It's just a case of spiritual... Red and David are talking to each other spiritually, like in a mindscape or something. David is currently in the body of Frisk, in the body of Frisk, but his spirit can talk to other creatures, hence why the whole fading away thing. And Red was in the body of Undyne, but after the body is destroyed, the spirit can be seen and caught and all that crap. Basically, it's just a show, No, not fuck it. Yeah, okay. Let's just have it be the body, because my explanation just sounds stupid. Spawns queen piece. It's time to send in the queen to put my opponent into check. Because he's all bloodied up. This doesn't make any fucking sense because of the next part. But okay, let's just pretend this makes any lick of fucking sense. Why did I write this? To David. End. So that concludes part 3. This ending bit doesn't make any fucking sense, especially nowadays because of hindsight, but this bit about her getting all bloodied up doesn't make any fucking sense because of another factor. She's going to be fine in the next installment. Just going to do a quick check. Okay. And we're into the next part. So, we're into part 4. So, this is Hotland. It's rough, hot, and it looks miserable. So, Arizona then. That joke was fucking terrible. Seriously, what the fuck? It's like, where's the laugh? Like, you might as well just get the laugh track. It's like, so Arizona then. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that voice. Undertale logo. To be honest, the more you explain, the more confusing it is. Yeah, that's why I had to stop myself there, because that was, that's why I basically just stopped myself, because it just got stupid, honestly. Once I arrived here, one of the routes was blocked by 2 black knights. I don't know what they were guarding, but I wasn't able to get past them yet, so I chose the route on the right instead. On that path was a laboratory, and the contents of it were surprising. Cues Alfie's dialogue. So Red was right, you don't have a voice. A long time ago, I made a robot named Mettaton. A robot, huh? Please don't tell me that she's in that body. Plays more of her dialogue. You idiot. And hopefully you won't run into him. Crashes through. You were saying? Plays some of his dialogue. Yeah, quiz show. Can we get to that, please? I'm in a hurry. I got it. Skips to it. King Crimson race time. Just, my only other guess is that because she's technically Sans, she's just speeding it up. But that doesn't make any sense either. Like, does Sans have King Crimson? Well, that can't be it, because if you fight him in Genocide, it doesn't. I don't know. Well, I guess it... Okay, never mind. No, technically he wouldn't. Fuck it. Skip to it. Check invulnerable to attack. Lovely, he can't be attacked. Great job, Alfies. Great job. Shows first question. Oh, sorry about that. Just realized I had something here. Okay, here we go. Wait a sec. Shows Alfies. She gives you the answer. What the hell? Answers it. Okay, well, screw this. I need to get Susan out of here. So let's use this to our advantage. Montage. You really need a montage for this? Well, whatever. Okay, beaten. Now that this crap's out of the way, I have a goddamn mission to complete. Unfortunately, Hotland is huge. It had a bunch of weird puzzles to do in order to unlock a door, and I had to fight those 2 knights from earlier. It was a weird fight. Thankfully, my friends and their positive attitudes kept me from losing it. You mean 2 friends, because Red is not really... whatever. It's dumb. Losing it, but I just wanted out of this place. I ran into that Mettaton guy a couple more times. He had some challenges for me to do, but I was no closer to finding Susan or the others. 1, sorry for chatting a lot, and 2, it sounded like you said, does Sans blow red? Oh, whoops. Rip. It's kind of awkward in hindsight, because, like, there's shipping art of a Zoroark and Lucario, and Toucher is a Lucario, and Red is a Zoroark in this, so it's like, oof. But yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. There were a few locals in the area, but they didn't have a voice either. Where was she? If only you knew. Oh, great, a spider. Oh, we're getting a Muffet. Shows prices. Price lady, where do you get your prices from? Donald Trump? Aha! Aha! Kill me. Hate these jokes. She didn't have her voice either. As such, I ignored the spider lady and continued my way through the area. After a couple more puzzles, I found my way to that spider's lair. Lovely, cobwebs everywhere. What, no stupid pun this time? Okay. Show some spider dialogue. You're lucky I'm doing a pacifist run, otherwise I would smush you guys. I'm assuming spiders. Yeah, probably spiders. And now I'm stuck. Great. Wait a second. I have a fear of spiders. Fear. Oh, crap. Shows font. I should have known. I think your taste is exactly what this next batch needs. You think I'm going to let you bake me in one of your overpriced pastries? Fuck that. Let's go. Yeah, basically, Fawn has Solomon, Yellow Lantern, that stuff. So basically, she's Muffet in this Undertale universe. Montage. Cuts to monster. David, use that spider item from the ruins now. No. What? I told this stupid bitch that I wouldn't let her bake me into one of her pastries. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Isn't that one of your friends, David? Like, Fawn? Like, why would you call her a stupid bitch? I mean, okay. I think I know he's referring to Muffet, but still, yeesh. I'm not taking the easy way out. I'm going to outlast her attacks, then spare her. I hope you know what you're doing. If I wasn't, I would have used this item from the beginning. I'll be fine. Montage. You're still alive? Yep. Spider comes in. I'll spare you now. Thank you. Spares you. Fawn appears. And now Fawn is saved. She had no dialogue in this. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure Fawn... if I did do this, Fawn would be pretty pissed to be in as a cameo, but not have lines. It's like, what the hell? I'm pretty sure she doesn't even care now, but that's whatever. Now Fawn is saved. Now then, Toucher. Yeah. Is this like looking back at your cringy and edgy posts on Tumblr years later? Yeah. Yeah, you could look at it like that. I'd say so. Because this was made a couple years ago. Now then, Toucher. Yeah? How many bosses are left? Teo, Mataton, and Asgore. Cuts to David, and then a picture of Suzanne, not shiny. She's in Metaton's body. She has to be by this point. Yep, you are correct. Ha! So you knew about it then. Yes. Why didn't you tell him then? What the fuck? Alright, in that case, the last two I have to save are Shiny and Vincent. Susan and Vincent, whatever. But that still leaves these questions. Who created this game, and why are we here? Cuts to Zareth. So Muffet was freed. Asgore, prepare yourself, because your son is coming. No, I'm not making a joke out of that. Turns around. As for you, Majek Susan, was that seriously the name? Yeah, it was actually. Okay, never mind. You shall play your part soon. All that's left is the core, and once he reaches it, I must fight Metaton. And if he does, and when I rescue you, then, me and Zareth, I will make him pay. End. So that concludes part 4. Fawn got saved. She had no dialogue, so that was really important that she'd be included in this, even though she had no reason to be here, which sucks. And, yeah. Gonna do another quick check. Okay. And we're on to part 5. Golden Wind. Now we have the part with King Crimson. So this is the core. This is where Metaton resides. How the fuck do you know this, Red? You didn't play Undertale. Whatever. Toucher, Red, Greninja, stay back. This is personal. No way, David. You came to rescue us. We want to back you up in that place. If you come in, I'll be worried about you, and the creator of this world will use that against me. Out here, you three will be safe from whatever is in there. But I'd rather die in there than let my allies die. You better win then, David, or else I'll never forgive myself for letting you die. I don't plan on dying today, Toucher. That's a promise. This is kind of the depressing thing, because there's a lot of character. There seems to be a bit more character in this than the usual storyline. And yet I didn't include this. Like, I could have probably revised this a lot more in hindsight, but why is it that this one is the one with more character for Greninja and Red and, well, sort of Red, and Toucher? What the fuck? Question, which game of the Danganronpa trilogy is your favorite? I haven't played V3 yet, unfortunately, so I'd have to go with 1 and 2. I'm going to say the first one. Second one had a few problems with it, but the characters were better. I think my biggest problem with the second one was the trials went on for way too long. Like, basically each one was the average length of those trials in the sequel was about as long as the finale to Danganronpa 1. I'm sorry that's ridiculously long. I'm sorry. It's like the first game I think had it right, even if the writing wasn't as good. I'd say Danganronpa. I'm gonna say Danganronpa 1 because the trials in 2 were a mess. I should probably play V3 though at some point because I've seen some people requesting what if Kaede survived, and I should probably do it because of that especially. But yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it. Heads in. Hello, David. Snaps. Oh, snaps fingers, I guess. Hang on. Thanos snap? I don't fucking know. Why did you put me and my friends family in this world? Let her go. Let who go? You know who I'm talking about. You want her back? Then enter this room and free her. Fine. Enters. But instead of fighting the voice box, I got a better idea. What do you mean? Shows Metaton EX beginning. Well, that's just the natural form. Fucking Christ, Vincent, you're an idiot. Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm just going to turn that off because I have the phone right next to me. Okay, should okay. Oh, idea, stream V3. I might actually do that at some point, but I just gotta get my hands in the game first. Because technically I have an Elgato now, so I can theoretically stream it. It's just a case of I gotta get the game first, and... Well, actually, next month is or Steam Summer Sale usually, so I might be able to get my hands on it. So yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea. Thanks. Okay, shows the Mounty X beginning. What the hell? Shows the transformation. Okay. Looks like someone raided Freddie Mercury's grave. What the fuck is that supposed to be a joke? Like, what the fuck? This joke doesn't make any sense. It's more of a hot mess than Bohemian Rhapsody. Mock all you want, but I'm currently using her energy as my power source. What? That's right, so if you kill me, then she dies too. Oh, and if you can't stop me within a certain amount of time, she dies too. How is she a battery? What the fuck? Okay, fair. Well, actually, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I want to say this doesn't make any sense, but then I remember Zoroark is in Undyne's body. Toriel was in Artemis was in Toriel's body. Greninja and Toucher, 2 Pokemon, were in the Skeleton Brothers. Well, their bodies anyway, spiritually. So I guess it makes sense that Susan can be used as a power source in this because it's a fucking a different reality. But it's so dumb. I'm sorry. This is stupid. Especially when it could have just been a case of, oh, you don't make it within this certain amount of time, she dies. Oh, wait. Then we wouldn't have had what's about to come up. Great. He goes, you son of a bitch. How am I going to beat him, though? He should still have the indestructible metal as his previous body. What can I do? Cuts to battle. Wait a minute. Those ratings. That's it. I gotta get him to a high enough level. Fine, then. Let's go. Montage. Cuts to arms breaking off. Shiny's wounds begin to heal. Okay. Somehow. Huh? I can move my arms again. But how? Alright, part 1 down. Now for the legs. That's David's voice. Montage. Up to his legs. Yes! Yes, I'm free. Why do you still fight for her? When there's no chance. Because she means a lot to me. If it means suffering this much pain to save her, then so be it. Just to look into her eyes one last time and smile that she's safe. Cuts to Susan. Now let's end it. Montage. Up to 10,000. Yes! Ooh, look at these ratings. Now let her go. Oh, not happening. Your drama is perfect for this. You son of a... Now she will be mine. Silence. Who do you think you are? Impossible. You should be dead by now. Silence. Didn't you know? Love conquers all with its violet light. Flash. That's what you get for using me as a battery. Shows shiny as a star sapphire. Oh, right, he's out of power. Whatever, that's what he gets for trying to do that to me. Looks like you got a star sapphire ring. Huh, oh, I did, cool. Guess, so basically this one is like, she saw David fighting incredibly hard to save her. I think by this point they were either in a relationship or like they were going to be in one after this. I'm not too sure. But basically, like, she sees it and she reciprocates the love for him, and that kind of makes the ring detect the love in her and all that jazz. So then she gets the Star Sapphire ring, which is of love, so she gets access to Acacius. Pretty sure she was able to break free, or actually, I guess teleport out because like wormholes and stuff. But by that case, I'm pretty sure Mettaton would be dead still. So it's not a case of your battery's out. It's like he's dead. Whatever. Huh, oh, I did. Cool. Anyways, are you okay? Yes, I guess these powers or something healed me. I feel like that sums up most of this. Or something. Thank goodness. I'm sorry to worry you. Hold back tears. I'm just glad you're okay. I was worried. Well, at least you rescued me. That's all that matters right now. True. Greninja, Toucher, and Red show up. Good, you guys are safe. What did I tell you guys earlier? You didn't say anything about showing up after Mettaton was defeated. Shit. Whatever. After I spare outscore, we can break the barrier and go home. What? In order to break the barrier, you need a human soul and a monster cell. What? This is why I didn't tell you. So what does that mean? It means we can't get out of here unless I break my code and kill him. Yeah, basically David has a code of not killing any humans. Now he can kill like fictional creatures and all that jazz because they're not humans. But basically the whole thing about David is that he doesn't want to take a life because he thinks that that's not their choice. They weren't given that. He feels like they weren't given the right to take lives, especially if they didn't deserve it. All that jazz. So that's why. Basically a no-kill rule. Now, obviously, if you've seen stuff like the Xerath story, he has killed before, but only because he had no choice. With a lot of cases, there was a choice, like with Fawn's case, because like he could have theoretically killed her. I think even Susan's character said that in the third or fourth storyline. No, third or second or third, sorry. But she didn't because of the fact, or he didn't. Yeah, I was thinking of the other OC for a second. But he didn't kill Fawn because there was a chance he could save her. Or stop this. He only kills us a lot when there's no other options left. And obviously he doesn't want to kill his dad because, well, it's his dad. The guy abused the fuck out of him, but he's still his parent and all that jazz. Just doing a quick check. Okay. Yeah, it's basically a case of he just doesn't want to kill his dad. Anyways, so that concludes part 5, I think. Let's just go the final boss away. Okay, that concludes part 5. So we're getting ready for the final boss fight against King Asgore, aka Vincent Grimm. Alright, let's get to the finale. Walking through the area. In order to break the barrier, you need a human and a monster soul. Walk through the area, cuts to some flashback of David with Vincent when he was younger. Can I do it? Cuts to more flashbacks. Can I break the code? I rise to the door. Susan, Toucher, Artemis, Greninja, Red. Notice how you don't bring up Fawn there. Whatever. Black screen. Goodbye. Enters Void. Silence. Life begins, life ends. This never-ending cycle that we were given by those who created us. What a farce. We have the power to reanimate life, yet can't save our own. Silence. Once I die, I have one person in my bloodline to succeed me. As shown by storyline 4, that's a load of horse shit because you got Apophis, but whatever. To surpass me, I could never face that person until I was worthy enough to face him again. Oh, sorry. To succeed me. To surpass me. I could never face that person until I was worthy enough to face him again. Silence. But it's been 12 years. I tore apart my family. I have nothing left. All that power I amassed is gone. My plans ruined. All that awaits me is the hell that I personally created. Who did this? Answer that for me. His name is Agent Verif. His name is Agent Verif. GG. His name is Agent Zarif. He created this world himself. Son, I am your enemy. You know what must be done. I can't kill you. Then I will kill you personally. Cuts to boss fight and him destroying the Mercy Bar. Let's go. Montage as David gets the upper hand, but then Vincent decides to snap his fingers, and Zarif overhears this and summons his opponent. Just as David is about to hit the center, a bone pops out and hits him in the chest, and Sans appears. How? I have no fucking idea, because Greninja, or Lucario was supposed to be Sans, but I guess at this point, Lucario can just... I think at this point, Lucario is just in a regular form now. So, fuck it, another Sans. This guy could just theoretically do it. We'll just say it's the Undertale version of Sans, because I don't like Undertale. The others are stunned. Did you really think you'd win against me? Now you're gonna have a bad time. Your joke sucks! Holy shit, that joke is bad. So it seems that you haven't changed at all, Vincent. You're just as cowardly as you were back then. Susan, Greninja, and Toucher are pissed. Hardly. I'm worthy enough to see him again. It's just a pity that he's such a weakling. But I guess it is kind of fitting. I was too hard on him, and you were too soft. At least now he's dying. Sans, finish him off. Sans shoots a bone aimed at his heart, but it deanimates just as the three are getting ready to jump down. Huh? You think I'm weak, huh? You think that justifies you abusing me and Toucher when we were kids? Oh, right. Backstory. Toucher was created around the time David was born, or around the time David was a kid, I should say. So basically, kind of siblings, except not really. No blood connection. You think that justifies the scars you put on me because of what you did to us, to your wife? His clothes begin to slowly resemble Kara's colors. Misspelled again, by the way. Maybe I am stupid. Maybe I am a scared child who hasn't grown up yet. Maybe I don't deserve to live. But weak? There's only one person in this room that's weak, and I'll give you a hint. It's not the man. Wait, what? It is weak. It's not the man who ran away from his Yes, it is. What the You've got to be fucking kidding me. Let me redo this line. There's only one person in this room that's weak, and I'll give you a hint. It's not the man who faced his problems. It's the man who ran away. The man right in front of me. But there's no place you can run to now. No way out. No safety. I'm gonna leave you in the same mess that you left me in. Now it's time. His colors change to Kara's colors as the bone is gone and he's still bleeding. He still has a big chest wound. Toupee! Shouts. I'm actually gonna do that. David takes on Sans, and despite the poison status of the chest wound, he kills Sans in his rage, and Sans is destroyed. So, basically a genocide run. Well, we got Frisk and Kara. What the fuck? You may have killed Sans, but look at yourself. David is heavily bleeding and is near death, but he's still standing. David, hurry up and finish this. Come on, David. End this fast. Don't let him win, son. Defeat the man who did all this to us. Nice words, but futile, because it's over. I win. Die. Dodges the attack. What? David, enraged, screams as he hits the center and defeats Vincent. Ugh! It's over. Kill me. Pants. You did all this shit. To them. To me. You made my life a living hell because of the abuse you did to me and Artemis. You want to die? So be it, shouts. But spares. After everything I've done hurts you. A strong person is one who's able to resist their primal urges. I am not strong enough. I do want to end you. Every fiber of my being wants to do it. But I refuse to give in to those urges. I may be a fucking idiot who got a ring of rage because I'm too stupid to control this emotion. I may be a guy who can't even use common sense in most situations. I may be weak enough to ask for help often, but I can at least do something right here and resist this one urge. And you surpassed me, but you know the consequences of me being spared, right? You're not getting away this time. You're gonna rot in that prison for the rest of your life. You piece of shit. Top disappears. I, you mean the bottom? Because otherwise he wouldn't be talking. Whatever. What are you doing? That was the last of my energy, David. Even if you didn't stop me, I was going to die in a few hours regardless. At least I got to see you one last time. Slowly disappears. Zareth appears. And then there was one. Zareth grits his teeth. You knew. You knew he was gonna die, didn't he? Yes, I destroyed his warlock form. Over the years, he fell deeper and deeper into darkness, to the point where his heart became the last thing consumed by that monster. Resist the urge, resist the urge. Basically, he's still... No, I think by this point, he's not in that Kara thing anymore. So, like, he's not wanting to kill or genocide. But he's back to Frisk. He's trying to resist, so I guess in this case, it would be, like, flashing between Frisk and Kara. As his last request, I decided to give him a chance to see you one last time, to see if you surpassed him or not. So what are you gonna do? Kill me? No. I wanted to follow the original rules of the game. Then why did the dialogue change? But this is not the time. You see, in the original game, Flowey killed Asgore on the neutral run, so you were Flowey. Correct, but this game has ended. No, it's not. I will not let you get away with killing him. Smirks. Too late. Snaps his fingers, and that's it. Originally, there was going to be another ending where David got Vincent's Black Lantern ring, but I decided to change that into what... But basically, I just decided against it because, well, the Black Ring would likely not exist anyways. So, yeah. That concludes the Undertale arc. Well, oh, yeah, just turn that off. Okay. So, yeah, honestly, this could have been a whole lot better. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea of them getting trapped in a fictional world and having other characters do something, but this could have been executed a hell of a lot better than what it ultimately was. This was not good at all. There were a bunch of problems to it. Certain things could have been built up better. Certain things could have been expanded upon better. But it isn't, so here we are. A rushed mess from 2016, and in hindsight, I only regret not doing it because this is technically supposed to be canon. Especially as shown with the third storyline mentioning the event. Of course, after what happened, David would feel guilty about all that happened, even though, well, again, he still didn't like Vincent. He didn't want him dead. He just wanted him to rot. And he thought that there was a chance that he could be spared. So he hurt himself. Well, by that I mean he punched something really hard and he got the finger scars, which I think by now are gone for the current series. I haven't really paid attention to that. And by that I mean I haven't really used the spread as of yet, or for a long time actually. But yeah. Needless to say, if I do get around to doing the complete stories for all the storylines for the series, there's going to be a lot of revisions. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep going for a little bit longer, maybe, just see if I can answer any questions. So, yeah, I'm probably going to keep this going for at least another 10 minutes, maybe. We'll see. I guess the other thing I can say is that the podcast, there's going to be another podcast episode coming on at least next week, hopefully. So best case scenario is that I get that out. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do next for major projects. I'm kind of going to go over this in the podcast. But basically, I should have taken a longer break in hindsight because... Yeah, basically I was feeling a bit of Well, I kind of went over. Actually, yeah, I posted that on. It went longer a while back, but basically, I haven't been feeling the best about a lot of things, and mental health wise, I've been terrible. It hasn't been pretty on me. So, luckily, I'm going. Luckily, I'm getting help for that. Starting to get help for that, and then the process goes from there. But basically, yeah, this has been a pain for the last little while. I guess I also put out the What If Ash won the Callus League, which kind of surprised it didn't get as much hits as I thought it would be, but yeah, it is what it is. Besides, I look to it as kind of similar to the Chihiro What If, where it didn't get many views originally, but then it rose up after a while. We'll see what happens. Like, the video did only come out a couple of days ago. I'm still surprised by the Ganon one. Like, I thought that, yeah, what is it? Like I said, it is what it is. Anyways. So, yeah, I'm just going to be taking questions for a bit. Yeah. I guess outside of that, the other thing I've been seeing is a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies because, well, I've said in the past that I find I'm not a big fan of Studio Ghibli movies. So basically, I've just been taking a look at that as of late. My Twitter, Solar Fenrir, has. I've covered the first three theatrically released movies, which would be Laputa, Castle in the Sky, Grave of the Fireflies, and My Neighbor Totoro. Tomorrow I'm going to try, or as of this stream at least, tomorrow I'm going to be covering Kiki's Delivery Service, and then go from there. Nausicaa I'll probably take a look at last, because technically that is part of Studio Ghibli, or at least listed in the official works. But since that came out before Studio Ghibli was a thing, I'm likely gonna take a look at that after I'm done with all the main Ghibli movies. But yeah, so far I'm genuinely surprised by the early entries. Grave of the Fireflies, though, is not as great as the other two I saw in the last couple days. Probably because the art style isn't my thing. Same with animation, and the story isn't. Or no, sorry, the story is pretty good. It's the characters I have issues with. That being, what's his name? Seda and the ant are probably the only interesting characters in it. But yeah, that's just me. Even then, the rating I gave was a B, so it's still pretty good. Still kind of crazy that it's near the end of June, or not the end of June, near the end of May. It's crazy. But yeah. Just gonna repost it. By the way, is it bad if I remembered this 50 something chapter V3P fanfic? I haven't read it, but I've heard of it. Uh, I wouldn't say that. No, it's not. It's not a bad thing. Like we all see some weird things online. Like I've seen it, especially because DeviantArt ruins everything. So no, I wouldn't say so. Like things happen. So yeah, no, it's not really a bad thing. Like heck, sometimes you can make some jokes about some bad things you could find online, and maybe that's one of them. I don't know. It's like at some point with a lot of the bad stuff out there, you can either make fun of it or just get negative about it. And for a lot of this, it's like, yeah, you can make jokes about it. And no, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I mean, you could say that you found a really odd fanfic. Yeah, like making jokes about you. Yeah. Oh, that explains it. I wasn't getting your what was the word I'm looking for? For some okay, that was weird. I wasn't getting the previous message. That explains it. Okay. My friggin' live chat wasn't picking up a bunch of these, but now that I set it to all or to live chat, now I can see all of it. Welcome back or welcome BRB came back. Did you see my last two posts? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got caught up. It's kind of weird that it wasn't notifying me though, but at least now it got cleared up. Okay. I may cover Evangelion in June because of the Netflix release. Hopefully. But we'll see. It shouldn't take me too long to get through all the Ghibli movies because I think there's like 17. I've gone through 3 already. Just gotta go at a movie a night or a day, either or. And then that shouldn't take too long. Want to know what I've been watching? A lot of Danganronpa vines and animatics. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, Danganronpa is ripe with a lot of material for those. So that's pretty good. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, a couple more minutes and I'll end the stream off. Okay. Unlike the last couple streams, though, I'm probably gonna leave this one in or on public. So yeah, I'll probably leave that one up. Best case scenario. Well, unless I get a copyright notice or something because of the notification earlier, but I should be fine. You know, I've seen streams with small viewers, but man, either most of your viewers hate streams or they're not on because of it being late. Yeah, it's probably because of the latter, Mr. Uwu, because, yeah, I was at 8 and that's probably what happened. Uh, but it is what it is, and I appreciate the ones who have come to the stream regardless. So it's like, even if it's only 3, I still appreciate it nonetheless. And yeah, it's probably just a case of the time. It's all good. And yeah, like I said, I still appreciate the ones who have shown up. It's all good. So I like it. At least some people are watching my content, and that's something I can take from it. So even if it's not a lot, I'm still getting some viewers, which is really good to see. I'm happy about that. Basically, appreciate what you got. Okay. About a minute or so to go, and then I'll cut the stream off. By the way, did you know that someone reprogrammed their doorbell to play Megalovania? Yes, actually, someone, or I think it was YouTube, but yeah, YouTube pushed that into my recommended feed. So yeah, I saw it. That was pretty entertaining. Good times. Okay. Alrighty. So that should conclude. Alright, it's been about 10 or so minutes, so I'm gonna end the live stream here. Like I said, for those who haven't for those who weren't able to attend, I will have the stream open or set to open or public. Uh, yeah, basically for those who missed it, you get the chance to see it. For those who did come out to see the stream tonight, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Oh, actually, I'll just answer this quickly. What the fuck is a yaoi paddle? I've been getting a bit of it on my homepage. I have no idea either, Mr. Wu. It's a weird thing. I don't know either. But yeah, all right. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out to the stream tonight. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, the stream is going to be set to public, so for anyone who missed it, they'll have their chance to see it. So yeah, have a great evening, everybody. I'm David Grimm / The Mounty Presents, and have a great evening.